You're listening to Braless Watch, where a mother and daughter team offer their own opinions on watching TV through a feminist lens.
I'm Beth, the mom.
And I'm Lily, the daughter.
Welcome to Braless Watch, where TV watching gets a whole new perspective. Clothing is optional.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm excited to talk to you about this one. I'm super excited.
After watching the first two episodes, which we're talking about episode 2 today.
Episode 2, yeah.
But
you went ahead and watched episode 1. You just went ahead and did that.
I just went ahead because I knew episode 2 was going to I would have questions. And now I don't have any questions.
Major questions.
No. And I will watch again the full series.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I knew you would when I first watched this. I totally knew you would.
Yeah.
So I'm the one that picked this one. And we're watching.
Which is interesting to me in a different way.
Today we're covering the Green Glove Gang. I'm not going to try to say it in Polish.
Oh gosh, no.
No. So it's fully in Polish. It's a Netflix original. It has 2 seasons. Both seasons are pretty good. First season's better than the second, but it's not bad. It's still a fun ride.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the one that found this.
I did.
Found this show, and what's interesting to me about it is that it is mostly cast with people over 65.
Older people.
Yeah, 60, 65.
Yeah. I would say Kinga's the youngest.
I don't know. I mean, there's a couple other characters that are maybe a little younger, but
I think the boys, the twin, I call them the twins, but the brother, I think they're brothers at
for the
funeral home. They're the youngest, and they're like 20s or 30s.
Yeah, I think they are the ones that are younger. Well, and then maybe the female detective.
Yes, she is also younger too.
Yeah,
Guska, that's her last name.
Yes.
Anyway, so it's fully in Polish, and it's a crime comedy. It's a mix. It's burglary plus comedy.
It's retired folks into shenanigans is what it is.
That's
I mean,
a great
I don't know how
way
else
to
to better
describe that.
Yeah, right.
The second season, it fits that perfectly. I will say that.
It's a devil may care kind of attitude, and mix that with Robin Hood's proclivities, and you got yourself a show with older folks. So
it follows specifically 3 burglary robbers, whatever you want to call it. They're not even criminals, I guess. I don't even want to call them that because it sounds too harsh.
Yeah, because
their whole thing is Robin Hood stuff, right?
It is Robin Hood-ish, right? They
steal from the rich and get to the poor without saying that it's them, really.
I actually wrote circumventing the system and using the system, both times the word system's in quotes. Circumventing the system and using the system against itself, resistance to norms.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I have written for describing what this is all about.
Yeah, it's a wild ride.
And it's mostly women that are casted.
It is. So we follow the 3 criminals. It's Zuza, or Zuzana, that's her full name, Alicia, and Kinga. Those are the 3 criminals. And because Kinga's tattoo was seen on a security camera, they're having to hide out in an old folks' home. Ta-da! That's the premise. And that's what hooked me, because I was like, wait, that's your choice of hiding place? Why?
Right. So in this particular episode, I had written, the last note I wrote was, the ladies may have outed themselves by being in hiding, LOL.
Yeah.
Because Kinga cannot contain herself.
None of them can. They all do that. They all just can't hide out. That's just not who they are.
No.
And so they end up having fun and bringing life to this old folks' home. It's called Second Home.
Yeah.
Yeah. To all these people who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Yeah.
So it was interesting because the second episode ends with Kinga's tattoo being highlighted, because she doesn't care about hiding that.
She has also never cared.
Nope. And then she also doesn't have her cane. She's dancing on top of furniture, like.
I mean, Alicia was too. Yeah, okay, so they're all pretending to be disabled. That's the other
In some
thing,
kind
is
of
that
capacity, yes.
in some kind of capacity. Kinga's supposed to be, like, uh, has a limp and walk with a cane. They don't
Right.
explain why.
No, and she still
Um,
wears eels.
right? Susanna is supposed to have, memory issues and mind issues,
Right.
and then, Alicia is supposed to be blind.
Right.
And
So it's
none of
interesting
them
because
keep that.
the way I described the characters, or actually wrote this, characters, Zuza, the mastermind,
Mhm,
Kinga, the rule breaker, and
mhm.
Alicia, the seer,
Yeah, she's the witch. It's really
right?
funny
My
because
favorite. She's my favorite one.
Kinga calls her the witch. Because she tried to in the second episode, she calls her a witch because Kinga tried to leave in the first episode,
She did.
and Alicia drugged her
Yep.
to keep her from
Forced
leaving.
forced a concoction of mushroom tea, from what I could tell.
Yeah, she makes fun potions, and Alicia's great. I
Alicia is
kn
what I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah, I knew you'd love Alicia.
The tarot cards,
Uh-huh.
the poison darts, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
and
my warrior princess. Yes.
right? And by the end of this second episode, the home has come to life now. There's music playing, they're drinking, they're smoking, they're just having a good dancing. They're having a great time now. Which
Yes.
at the very first, you don't see that in the first episode, really,
No.
but or in the first scene of the second episode. You see it more in the first episode of how kind of dead air it all was. The home
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
They were just there to
Kinga
die.
Kinga gets bored.
Yeah.
She gets bored pretty fast. She has a lot of life force, and I think that was the
Right.
whole point of showing that particular thing, is that they all have a life force, and these homes like to dim that. Did
Right.
dim the light, dim the life force inside you. And that your life force has it age has no bearing on that. It's your body
Mhm.
that fails, not
Mhm.
your life force inside. And I think that's the whole point, is that,
Mhm.
especially with this second episode, highlighting that. And what I found to be so funny was that they actually had a game that they had
The
invented called
game called
Corpses,
Corpses?
where they take bets on how what age the person died and how, or something like
It
that, or
was
who
so
reported it.
No, it's based off of the description. So they tried to figure out the age based on the description. So whoever wrote, like, whoever is the deceased, right? They're
Yeah,
survived by blah 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 of
gotcha.
mourning, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff, and then you just try to figure out the age of the person who died.
Right.
Which is just a great way to spend time.
Yep. And then they
That's
start
why I picked
drinking,
this episode.
right?
It's
And
because of
Kinga's
the
like,
corpses
cognac
game.
in your coffee. And so you see them, there's like little glimpses of them sipping on their coffee, quote
Uh-huh.
unquote coffee, because the coffee apparently is shit. And
Uh-huh.
Kinga's like, I don't want to drink this shit.
No, she doesn't want
Um,
to keep drinking it. She doesn't want to
yeah,
pretend that she's older than she is.
this whole show is very fun. And
Mhm.
thank you for bringing attention to me, because I love having TV shows where that highlights older folks,
Yeah.
and employing older actors. So this is great, and I love that it's in Polish, because the Polish language is really pretty.
Yeah.
Now we don't hear it in Polish because Netflix has dubbed it,
Oh,
but you can see their mouths.
I heard it in Polish. Did you have it set to
I don't know.
Okay, you can fix that setting.
Okay,
And so you hear it in Polish cuz
awesome.
apparently you had it set to English dub.
Okay, I will check that.
Yeah, I'll
Didn't know
work
that
with
was
you
a
on that.
setting. Apparently, there is a setting for everything. Like
There's a
there's an app for
setting for
everything.
everything and just
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. I have comments, but okay. So I'm just glad that older actors are getting work,
Yeah.
and they're getting these fun scripts where they can have their life force brightened, right? And I think
Mhm.
that is how we should age,
Right.
is utilizing people for their strengths. And what
Mhm.
I love most about this particular episode is that basically these women running around going fuck the system,
Yeah.
and it's very much feminism in its
So
core
yeah, you
elements.
find out in this episode. That's why I didn't choose the first episode, was because the second episode tells you why
Yeah,
they are doing what they're doing.
yeah,
The first episode really just sets everything up, but the second episode tells you why. So they robbed the factory guy. That was in the first episode.
Yeah.
And then they used that money that they robbed from him to create this party and give vouchers and toys and have food and all this stuff to all of the employees that he has and used his money for that.
Yep. And the
that's
working
why,
conditions were terrible at that factory.
yeah, and that's why at the end he's like, who the fuck paid for all this?
Yeah.
And his bodyguard was like, didn't you pay for this?
Right?
And that's when you get to see the, green glove behind his pin.
Yes.
Because it's
The
probably
symbol.
behind all of their pin. Yeah, their green
Which I
glove
love that
symbol.
that was another thing, is that this is towards the end when they really show the end of the episode, where they really show how far into the Green Glove. It's not a company, but it's a group, right? It's an organization within the three of them.
Yeah.
And they have a logo. They have
They have green gloves.
They have green actual gloves. I thought they were green disposable gloves, which they may have, but the ones I saw were actual green gloves, like real gloves you use,
Yeah, they're
over and
driving
over and
gloves.
over. Yeah, driving gloves. Thank you. And so, yeah, that they're really established in what they're doing. Their Robin Hooding has been going on for a while now.
They have necklaces that are cameras.
Yes.
They use it twice in this episode.
Yes.
Zuza uses it first.
Yeah.
With Yosef. We'll get to Yosef in a little bit. But and then Alicia comes back with Kinga,
right,
to pretend that they're burying their husband. They're both of their husbands.
I love Alicia. She puts a little tiny bomb on the lock for the dumpster, and
then she's
she
all
walks
excited.
Away, and she's all excited, and she's just sensing that freedom and the basically fucking the system. So
gonna destroy shit.
Yep. So I love the idea of them using technology. That was another thing I noticed in this episode is they're not afraid to use technology. And which is why I said that they use the system against itself, right? The same thing with the factory owner. They take, but then they give back. So they're using the system, but using it in a way to thwart the system in a way. Yeah. So mucking up the system.
The whole reason that they're in hiding is because of Kinga's tattoo. It's the whole reason they're in hiding, which is really funny because Zuza has this great line where she says, "You're the one in hiding. We're just very nicely hiding with you."
Right. Yeah.
We don't have to be here.
Zuza was the one that actually came up with the plan.
She did. She had it already set up. My guess is she's had this set up for a while.
When the whole tattoo situation happened, this is in the first episode, when the whole tattoo situation happened, they were like, you need to laser it off. And, they were like, no, we can't do that because police will get there. And I was like, makeup. You just need cover makeup. That's all you need.
So there's sometimes where there's a little bit of logic. You just got to let it go on this show.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes down to the cops. Because you also, the other part of this story is that you follow the cops who are
that
chasing
older detective.
The two.
Just irritated me.
Yeah.
He's established. He's got his little seat, like he's just really comfortable where he's at. And he's always like chasing this younger detective who's under him. And, he keeps checking in with her about where we at and all this stuff. And she really holds her own ground. I really like her a lot.
I think it's because he's captain. I think he's captain of that precinct. And so he's checking in because this is a pretty high profile case.
It's only high profile because there's a lot of money that was stolen. That's
exactly.
It. And this guy's a prominent.
As you find out, it's not just the
member.
Money. There's also other things that are happening. And you find out in this second episode that they're being framed for other things as well. The Green Glove Gang is being framed for other things. Because
they find out a necklace got stolen and they didn't steal the necklace.
There was that's in the first episode. The second episode is the painting.
Oh yeah, and the painting, yes.
The painting. Yes. And they're like, did you steal that? Did anyone steal that? Who stole it? Not us.
Not us.
Who did that?
So back on the female detective, she was talking to the male detective. I couldn't figure out why she was on a ladder while she was talking to him.
Okay, I can explain that because you don't really find that out until later, but she lays on the floor and looks up at all of the photos and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So she's on a ladder because she's putting all the stuff up on the ceiling.
She makes her vision board, as it were, her detective board
on the
up
ceiling.
On the ceiling. Gotcha. So that makes sense. I love that. There's you know what? There's something to be said about laying on the floor and looking up. I'm just gonna say.
Right? There's a lot
Um,
of things that happen in this show where you just have to go with it, and
oh
you'll
yeah, I'm
find
fine
out
with it.
why it happens later, or maybe you don't find out at all.
I think that speaks to the older
You
way of.
just get
I mean, I
thrown
just
into
turned.
things.
I just passed my half century mark. So
Congratulations.
right.
I forgot your birthday, sorry.
It's okay.
I had already
Um,
given her a present, people, it's fine.
I forgot my birthday. So anyway, I think there's something to be said about that where you kind of just let stuff roll off your back. You're trying not to
Mhm,
hold too much stress in. It's just not that big of a deal anymore. Like
mhm,
you just live as best you can each day
right,
and make the best decisions you can based on what you know. And I think
mhm.
that's something that can be learned from this particular episode. But the detective was standing on the ladder and talking to her captain, now that I know that.
I think he's a
Um,
captain, I'm not quite
I
sure, I didn't
she
quite
yeah, there's a
figure it out.
hierarchy there, and he's in charge. And he's like, where do we stand? What's going on and all that stuff. And she explains that forensics has marked the picture of the tattoo as a woman's arm.
Mhm,
And it never occurred to him. You could tell in his facial expressions that he's
mhm.
like, "Oh, never occurred to me that it would be a woman." Well, she wasn't alone, and she goes
Yeah.
the female detective spouts back, "The woman is not a dog.
Uh-huh,
They can be perfectly successful without a pack."
uh-huh,
And I was like, "Bam, dude,
yep,
right there."
shut him down. She's great,
Right?
she's great. Their relationship is actually really interesting. Anyway.
I look forward to learning more about that.
Because she doesn't put up with bullshit. She
No,
doesn't put
she
up with
doesn't.
him at all.
No.
It's great. Um, so the other part we haven't talked about is the whole Yosef situation, and this is why I chose this episode. Besides the whole corpses game, which is really fun, is because this episode shows why they're doing what they do and how they step in when they see someone in distress,
Right.
which is what Zuza and Alicia do. Is they step in when, well, it's really Zuza who does it.
Right.
Um, to
So
figure
Yosef is
out
a
Yusuf.
a guy who lost his sister. They both were living in the home from what I can tell.
Yosef does not.
Oh, he
His
doesn't live
sister
in the
did.
his sister did, okay. So he tries to arrange her burial and stuff through the, um, funeral home that
That
he
was
supposedly.
called before, no, without him.
Right, yeah.
The home called them.
Which brings to question of how she even died, but, that's,
We're not worried
neither here
about
nor
that
there.
piece.
Right, no, not in this particular, circumstance, but anyway, so he goes to find out about her remains and what's gonna happen with them and making sure
Well,
that it's all up and.
he goes to the home to talk to the director because they're pricing him out. He has no funds. He's going to end up starving to death and lay beside her. That's what he says.
Yeah, yeah,
Because they're not releasing her from the morgue.
right,
So he's ending up having to pay whatever daily fees or whatever for morgue fees.
right.
And
It's racket. It's a
yeah,
racketeering thing. Yeah.
it's a whole racket. And that
Even though
then
his family had already paid for plots, had already paid
right.
for this. Yeah.
And you find that out as he goes to the funeral
Exactly.
home and he talks to the
But
director and then
Sousa in her sniffing around, right? She
uh-huh.
caught on to that pretty quick,
She did. She did.
which was, that just tells you just because you're old doesn't mean your mind's not sharp.
Especially with someone whose mind is supposed to be going and that's why she's there.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so you find out that the funeral director guy had dug up this guy Yosef's parents
Hmm.
to place the mayor's mother and the chief fire chief
Yeah. It's
to lay
basically
them to
unethical
rest.
practices. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Remove another body to lay another one down. That's not
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's not what you do. And he had been paying yearly fees as well from his
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be buried next to his parents with his sister and all of that.
Yeah.
And Zuza fixes that up real quick, calling him out on his bullshit. And then goes back to pretending that she doesn't know anything.
Exactly, because the ruse is on Yosef for her, but
Right.
she outed herself to the funeral director to make him
Right.
comply. Yes.
And
So,
he does. He pays
and
for
he
everything.
does.
And he actually ends up making the director of the funeral of the home, the second home, pay for it as well.
Oh,
Because
wow. Yeah.
as if you see, he's riding down with the two boys,
Oh, yeah.
the
That's right.
twins. I call them the twins. I don't know if they're twins. They are brothers. It's
They are
really funny.
brothers.
They are hilarious.
Are they?
they are they have some great scenes of them just being brothers. One of them, this is later. This is not in this for these two episodes, but um this is later. One of them is brushing off leaves off the top of the hearse, and the other one is like cleaning the window at the back and brushing the leaves into the window. They get on and start yelling at each other. It's hilarious. It's
Oh, my
very
gosh.
brotherly things to do.
That's so funny. Very, very cool. It's good show. I'm very happy with it. So I will be finishing it.
Okay. Good.
Likely rewatch it because it's so good.
Yeah. Well, especially if you want to watch it in its actual Polish, because you can. I didn't realize you watched it dubbed.
Right. I mean, at least I watched it.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix tried to hide it from me. That was the other
That
thing.
is the other thing. So one thing I wanted to point out, because it is foreign, it's not in English. Some of the translations may be off, maybe a little weird. This happened with Rita as well, where some of the translations are just a little weird, but you can pick it up from context what the hell they're talking about. It's not hard.
Yeah.
It's not hard to follow. I will say this show, though, is packed full with stuff going on.
Yes.
You have to watch it.
You have to watch it, actually watch it. You can't listen to it.
No.
And it's worth it, right? There's value in it. It's very entertaining. And that is the whole point of watching TV specifically. So yeah.
I had a great time watching it, and I'm, not anywhere near.
I just want to slip in a little correction here and saying that the reason we say it's foreign is because we live in the US, and to us, this is a foreign thing. So if you live in Poland, sorry, it's foreign to us, not to you.
Right.
So I don't even know if they can watch this in Poland, but
hey, if we have any
Polish listeners, let us know.
Guess, right? My guess is yes, because it's Netflix. So
that's my guess.
And Netflix has a lot of quote unquote foreign, not US, not English shows. That's why I like Netflix. They have a bunch of shows. Not all of them good, but some of them are. And that's just the same with all other shows.
Yeah.
All shows are like that. Some of them good, some of them not. But
I like international TV though. It's one of my favorite things, actually.
Some of the best sci-fi shows come from there too. So
sci-fi, drama, mystery, like all they're really, really good. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, I think you're gonna really enjoy it when you watch the whole thing.
I look forward to it.
I knew you were gonna enjoy it when I started watching it. Actually, I told you about it when I saw the trailer. I hadn't even watched it yet.
I will say at this point there's no LGBT themes. Because it's Polish, everyone is white. So there is a social justice piece in the Robin Hooding piece, but that's the only DEI actually that's in this at all.
I will say there's not really LGBT throughout the whole thing.
Right.
That's not really what they're going for.
Right.
The whole thing is their social justice thing with the Robin Hood and helping people.
The caste system. Yeah.
Right. Helping, stealing from the rich to feed the poor. That kind of situation.
Yeah. That kind of is. Yeah. And then featuring older folks.
Yes. And creating life where they thought there was no more life.
Life meaning light source or life force. Yeah.
Yeah. Bringing joy back to their life, really.
Well, and meaningfulness.
Because as you find out in this second episode, they haven't had a pool. It's there. Right. It's just not set up, so they can't use it.
Right.
How long has it been like that? And the director just pushes Zuza off. Right. Like it's closed until further notice. Okay.
I did make a note. This is a very strong word to describe some of the struggles that they had featured in this particular episode. And the word that came to mind was fascism. and Poland has a history of being a part of
dealing with it. Yeah.
dealing with fascism, yes, and managing it or handling it. So I wonder if that's part of it too. I'm not Polish, so I don't know that culture
I
very
don't
well. But
know. Yeah.
if we have any listeners that want to chime in about that, hit us
Yeah.
up. Let us know. I'm happy to learn about it for sure.
So, okay. I think we talked about the feminist stuff. Did you have a favorite scene?
Ooh, favorite scene. Hold on, let me think about that.
No, I want you to tell me right now. I think mine has to be either the end when they're all dancing around and just having fun, or Alicia when she's taking photos of the outside of that building, but also blowing up shit.
I was thinking about that. Because Alicia is my favorite character-ish. I mean, I like them all, but yeah. I don't know if I have a favorite scene.
Okay, that's fine.
I think so.
That's fine.
I did like the corpse game. That was fun.
You're right. That sounds like fun. I
it's
feel
morbid
like
but fun.
Right? That's right up my alley. That's perfect for me. Now I want to get a newspaper just for the obits.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's bad, but whatever.
Hey, if the Addams Family has taught us anything,
you can be weird.
Yes, you can be weird. So, yes.
All right, audience. Go be amazing.
Have some compassion. It's the best currency out there.
Go find your joy. Go find some joy in this life.
Right? Lift up your own life force and seek others that do the same.
Yeah. All right. Bye, audience.
Thank you. See you later. Bye.